Thank you, Principal, the staff, student leaders, student body, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I'm honored to be here this morning to share with you on issues pertaining life, and particularly this morning I want to focus on leadership. Why? Because leadership is all we need now. Today we gather here not to just talk about leadership, but to awaken it from inside each one of us who are here today. Leadership is not a position, but it is influence. As you have finished year one, the first person you must lead is yourself. Yeah? You first lead yourself, then you can begin to lead others. And it is an opportunity to be here because this institute has trusted you. Your fellow students have trusted you. The whole community has trusted you. And they have empowered you. And they are sending you out for these 6 months so that you go and try what you've learned here. But one thing I want to remind you about is, number one, technology is reshaping jobs. Number two, employers, they value skills more than a qualification. Number three, communities expect real solutions, not empty speeches. Number four, social media amplifies your choices, both good and bad. But the world is hungry for people with a discipline, integrity, and courage. Like I said, there are 3 things that all of us who are here, who are aspiring to become leaders, who are planning to lead in any department, in any field, should have 3 things in a place. Number one, leadership is influence. Your behavior inspires others to act. Influence is autonomy and position. Number two, leadership is responsibility. It means we must act. Number 3, leadership is a service. So, as students of Arua Technical Institute, Ragem, my charge to all of you is, don't only study to pass exams. I know this week you've been doing exams, right? Don't only pass exams, but study, do exams, but to change the future. Future begins with you, your own future, and then other future around. So some of the key characters include, number 1, integrity, like I said, doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. I know you're going to be going to different placements. You're going to be doing different work depending on your course that you have done here. Where no one is watching, will you continue to be faithful to do the work that you're supposed to do? Number 2, respect. Treating people with dignity. Where you're going to be working, in whichever workshop, whichever department, will you be able to value people? Will you be able to honor people? Will you be able to treat people with respect? Number 3, honesty. The courage to tell the truth. Will you be among those who will lie to escape, or you will speak for the truth and speak the truth the way it is? Discipline. Controlling yourself. That's why we have self-discipline. We have self-control, where you must first of all control yourself. I know here you have been working because of different rules and regulations. Then when you go for these different placements, there may be no rules and regulations. But can you carry what you've learned here forward? I want to talk about responsibility. Because like I said, responsibility is core to us. When this institute is sending you out to go and do your training with the different organizations, with the different places, will you be able to be responsible enough in that, number 1, you arrive early and you set the tone at that workplace. Number 2, protect the institute's image. You see, when we were here for the Mass, the Lord Bishop said something which was very critical. And there was a recommendation that the principal made, that if there are people who are here, then the bishop can write for you a letter. You remember that letter? But then my question is it possible for the bishop to write a letter, but you are able to protect the image of the institute? Because it is impossible that they give you a letter, or you go to somewhere, now you are working there, but then they ask, but where did you study from? The image matters. Number 3, make decisions based on wisdom, not popularity. Because you might be out there, even right here, there are times you are tasked to make a decision. So as a young person, as a leader, as a person of integrity, don't make decisions based on popularity, but make decisions based on wisdom. What do I mean here? Don't make decisions based on the pressure of the people, so you want to please the people, but start on wisdom, so that when you are speaking, you speak with wisdom, not just because of who will like it or not. Please handle the process transparently. Transparency is key, because where you're going to be placed, where you're going to be working, you're going to be given tools. How you're going to take care of these tools is very important. Above all, lead by, they are called fools. Now fools, when you advise a fool, they become angry. They don't like feedback. They don't want advice. And the Bible says those ones have nothing to do with them. They're always angry. They're always angry. They don't plan. Whenever they get some money, they spend everything. They don't save. You read your Bible. That's how the Bible calls them. They're fools. The third category of people are what the Bible calls wicked. For the wicked, they don't want anything good for others. They just want them for themselves. And if anything you try to advise them, the best they do is they want to say, how do we bring this person down? But I hope that us who are here today, we are among the first category of the wise. In that when we go out there, we shall be seeking for wisdom. We shall be always asking for advice because we want to become better. So wisdom is not a weakness. Asking for help is not a weakness. Pressure at your workplace, where you're going to be placed, they're going to become pressures, conflict, and criticism. So how will you manage? Yes, you will be criticized. Yes, your motives will be questioned. Yes, you will face pressure. But as a young person, absorb pressure without breaking. Where do you find this pressure from? Pressure number 1, balancing your work. Because now you are going out there, you are going to be working, right? So you must be able to balance your work with your life. Number 2, high expectations. Even though you are still a year 1 student, people know that now you have gone for internship, you have gone to work. And because you are working, you must be able to earn some money. They expect some things from you. But it cannot become a pressure. Because while you're out there, you must maintain this hair. While you're out there, you must maintain these looks. While you're there, you must look presentable. You must dress well. You must do this, and all this comes with the pressure, right? Number 3, demands, other demands. Misunderstandings, rumors. You go to a place and you begin to hear rumors. But also I want to tell you this, there is no fire, there is no smoke without fire. But sometimes some of the rumors can be baseless, but still the rumors that will be moving around. Are you aware that the new person is doing ABCD? Are you aware of ABCD? So rumors will be there. Mistakes will be there. And I want to let you know this will learn through the mistakes. Mistakes will be there. You go to this workplace and you can make some mistakes, but you will learn from these mistakes. But all these are sources of pressure. But pause before responding. Our problem is, as Ugandans, as Africans, we love reactions. That's why even in meetings, when you go for meetings, there is an item of reactions. We don't want to respond. Why? Because when there is the reactions, always the outcomes of the reaction is negative. Because when you react, the outcome is negative. Why? You first act before you think when you react. But here we are saying, pause and respond. Why should you respond? When you respond, you first analyze. You think well. You first think before you act. So, I want to challenge all of you. While you go out there, managing pressure is easy. Number one, you first pause. Then you respond. Number two, seek facts, not rumors. Don't be among those who will be carrying every rumor around. Understand? Even just like on like WhatsApp, some of you get a message, before you even check the message, you are forwarding. You are forwarding a message that you have not even understood. You don't even know whether it is true. You don't understand any. Are you aware that there's a lot of AI going on? A lot of AI is in the market. AI everywhere. Somebody can get you and uses AI to generate a video or something out of you when it's not true. We can have Photoshops. Somebody can get a picture of another person, gets there, and then it gets your face to put on the other one to look like you when it's not you. Are you aware of that? So before you take around the rumors, before you forward the messages anyhow on any platform or in any forum, please get facts. Act wisely, not emotionally. Act wisely. Use diplomacy. How to speak matters. Protect your lessons. When one door closes, please close it gently. Don't bang it. When you are using a bridge, after crossing a bridge, don't burn it, because you still need the same bridge to cross back. Admit when you are wrong. When you make mistakes, admit that you are wrong. Right? While you leave this place for the next 6 months, build the future you want. That means you must have a vision. Every course you are pursuing, automotive, electrical, building, plumbing, welding, ICT, tailoring, whichever course that any other, is a bridge to your future. So while you are here, use these courses you are doing to begin to shape the kind of vision you want to have for your life. Nobody should tell you, like I told you last time when I was here. I don't know if you still remember when I was here some time back. I said, being in a technical school is not because you are dull. It is because you are wise. Because first of all, here you first have everything in your mind before you transform what is in your mind on a paper and in an actual structure. So, while you are here, build a future. Your future depends on how seriously you treat your skills today. So you are here acquiring a skill. You are here acquiring knowledge. So build a clear vision. A vision that is going to change everything around you. A vision that is going to challenge the status quo. So ask yourself the following questions. Where do I want to be in the next 5 to 10 years? Yes, you are doing this course. But where do you see yourself in the next 5 or 10 years? Number 2, what skills must I master? What skills must I master? Like I told you, your qualification is not enough. You need some other skills. Number 3, what habits must I stop immediately for me to achieve this? Because I know some of you are here, but you have developed some habits. Habits of alcohol, drug, and substance abuse. Habits that you have developed, which are destructive. Habits of sports betting. Habits of going for casinos. Habits of which other habits are there? Yeah? Bring them up, which you know can destroy your life. Then you should also be able to ask yourself, which mentors should I learn from? If you are here and you are into construction, for example, you should be able to have some people who are engineers in this field and they have done it big, and you should be able to begin to see them and begin to learn from them. How do you do it? If you are into tailoring, go to town, identify people who are big into this business, begin to learn from them, get them as your mentors. If you are into electrical installation, begin to look for people who are in big organizations, big companies who are doing this, begin to learn from them. Identify people who were once here, but they're successful somewhere else, and you can be able to get them as your mentors and begin to ask them questions. How do I do it? If you want to also be like me, you can also have your time to also just call me up and say, sir, I want also to learn from you. How do you do it? I'll be glad to help you. But the point here is you must identify what kind of mentor do you need. Finally, ask yourself, what reputation am I building? What name am I building? So that if somebody is going to give an example with your name, will it be a good example or it will be a bad example? Take it out. So, my message to all of you this morning is please master your skill. Be excellent in it. Master that skill. Master it. Which course are you doing, sir? Yes. Automotive. Master that skill. Be excellent in it. Which course, sir? Plumbing. Be the best plumber. Which course, madam? Plumbing. Be the best one. Which one, madam? Plumbing. Okay, plumbers are all here. This is good. But the point here is master that skill. There is a skill that you must be able to master and be excellent in it. Number 2, be reliable. Be reliable. Reliability is employability. Be reliable. If you make an appointment and say, yeah, I'm coming to, yeah, okay, I'm buying for you the materials, I'm on my way. But you're in your room. You are supposed to at 10 o'clock, you show up at 11. You're reliable. Oh, you tell somebody I'm coming, you don't appear at all. Your phone is off. That's what's being reliable. Okay? Network wisely. Network. Because opportunities move through people. Network. I always tell people that I have my own math. My own math that doesn't apply in anyone's situation, but you can learn from it. 1 + 1 = 3. That is my only math. And this is the power of synergy. Learning from other people, working with others, networking with other people. Because what I can do alone, what you can do alone, if we combine our efforts. First hold my hand. If we hold our hands like this, we can carry a bigger load that none of us can carry on our own. True or false? Yeah. That's why 1 + 1 = 3. That math all applies for me. This is the power of network. Don't be alone. Don't say now I'm on my own. You cannot do anything on your own. You need another person. Keep learning. Keep learning. Keep learning. A growing mind creates growing future. Keep learning. Don't say, now I am going to finish my course here. I'm in year 1. After year 2, I will go home. No, keep learning. Right now, our engineer in this country, one of the greatest men in this country, he said he never went to school, he never went to secondary school. I told you that, so even some of you have heard about it, right? From P7, he went to Arua Technical, and he began his career from there. He kept learning. He kept learning. He kept learning. He's the one who designed the bridges. Now, he's not the one designing the bridges of this country. That bridge of Jinja, even the one of Karuma, he's designing them. Why? He kept learning. Keep learning. Whichever course you have been in, keep learning. Whether automotive, keep learning. Don't say I've learned. Keep learning. Because the more you learn, the more you earn. The more you learn, the more you earn. You just write that word learn. And then you remove the L. You will remain with the earn. If you are broke by choice. In one of my books. We must keep learning. The more you learn, you just remove the L. After you have learned, you remove the L, you earn. Get the science? Protect your reputation. It is your greatest capital. Your name. Your name. Your name. Your name. Don't soil your name. Avoid destructive habits. They kill opportunities. So you must be able to prepare yourself for work, community, and even your future and your family. Now, I want to challenge you. While you go out there, like I said, keep the image of the institution. So you should be able to ask yourself a question. How are you building? Because you shape what this institute becomes. So your contribution matters. As a student, as you go out, what is your contribution here? Number one, promote discipline. Everywhere you go, promote discipline. Number two, encourage teamwork. Number three, strengthen communication between students and administration and other people out there. Ensure cleanliness and safety at all times. Support academics seriously. While you go in the field, you should be able to tell your younger brothers and sisters, please, you can follow us. Yes? Because there is no way. I always tell people here, have you seen a shepherd giving birth to sheep? You know what a shepherd is? A shepherd is somebody who looks after a sheep. Do you see a shepherd giving birth to a sheep? No. A sheep gives birth to a sheep. So in this case right now, you are a sheep of Arua Technical Institute, Ragem. As you go out there, what are you talking about the institute? Because from you, as you step out here, as you dress up smartly in your softwares, in your attires, ready for your work, your younger ones should be able to look at you and say, I also want to be like you. Can that happen? Oh, they will look at you and say, if life is like you, well, let me stay my step. You know that word we normally say here in Arua, let me stay my step. Aman, let me stay my step. So, what am I saying? Please go out there. Go out there so that you're able to mentor even juniors. You're able to mentor young people who should feel that they can't wait to also reach here, to acquire the skills you have acquired. As I finish, I want to finish with these words. The future is not coming. You are bringing it. Okay? The future is not coming, but you are bringing it yourself. The future is not waiting because you are creating it yourself. The future will not change unless you rise and take action. So I want to challenge all of you, as you go forward with courage, lead with integrity, serve with humility, influence with compassion, and build a future you will be proud of. Arua Ragem, Arua Technical Institute Ragem, students of year 1 this year, my charge to you is rise, go and act and lead, and transform. I say all of this for God and my country. I want to take questions, I want to get to comments, and I want to respond to your queries. Thank you. Can I get comments or questions?